Happening, plebs. Sorry for the, lack of activity and stuff, but I saw there was like a timetable, well, summer timeline they've called it on the Konami blog here, and I thought it was just kind of interesting just to give you guys a bit of an idea of what's coming up and what's all new and stuff, and plans for the summer really. So I just thought I'd do a little update. So let's just get into it. So obviously the next big thing in 2 days we have this Monday the new Forbidden limited list. So Norden hit, Terratop hit, the major ones, and that's going to be in effect this Monday after this weekend, which is UK Nats, which unfortunately I'm not going to for reasons and stuff that I've been over. But yeah, it's kind of a shame that we didn't get the new ban list for the new for nationals, otherwise I might have been tempted to actually go. But yeah, so that's coming on Monday, and I've done my little ban list reaction thing to that a while back, so you can check the description, have a look at that if you're interested. And for June 23rd we've got the Pendulum Evolution booster set. So yeah, this is gonna have Astrograph Magician and Chronographer and like all the Zark support. So that's going to be legal for the national season with the American Nats and European WCQ as well, so that's legal for that. And as far as we can tell, like it's just kind of like the new Magician stuff. We don't really know anything much else of what's new in this set. It was originally a structure deck and it's now a booster set, so I mean, y'all know how a lot of it's not been the most favorable reaction to Konami making this into a booster set instead of just leaving it as a structure for the TCG. But hey, that's a whole other topic, eh? And for the WCQs, 24th and 25th, that's Euros. Central America is on the same weekend as well, and then South America is on July 1st and 2nd. Then Oceania is on the 2nd, and then July 8th and 9th is the North American WCQ. And then we get Light's Revenge. So this one is the one with Minerva reprint. Arguably a little too late for some people, but yeah, we're definitely getting Minerva in there, and Odd Eyes Venom Dragon and some reprints with like Crystal Wing. I actually thought Crystal Wing was going to be in the tins, not this one, but hey, it's confirmed for here. So yeah, that's coming on Light's Revenge July 7th, so you'll be able to get that for North American WCQ. If you're interested in playing Minerva for your nationals in America, well, that's going to be pretty possible now since it's essentially budget. Then we get the new starter deck, Link Strike, and I think this is when the new rules come into play. So July 21st is when your Pendulum Scales now become back row, and your extra deck Monster Zone now becomes a thing, and you have your main monster zone, and you can only make one extra deck monster at a time unless you have markers pointing to other zones. I might do a little Link sort of wrap up and guide, going over the new zones and stuff and explaining how Link summoning actually works, just as a full compendium for you to look at. I might do that, might not, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, and then we got the starter deck, Link Strike. Sorry, I just mentioned that, but it is a structure deck initially, and I don't think it's got anything particularly great in there in terms of like cards and stuff. I don't know if Firewall Dragon's in here. I don't think so. No. So I'm not sure when we're getting all the new stuff, and it's hard to tell when Link summoning itself will become meta. But the chances are, if we're going to be following the OCG pattern, well, truth is we're probably going to see True Draco and Zoo still, despite the ban list. Well, ban list didn't hit True Draco at all, but it hit Zoo, and Zoo even today with no Barrage or Dryden or Rat is still meta in the OCG. Check out Road of the King for that and some of the deck lists there. It's crazy how that deck is still sort of meta. But yeah, it's turned like they have Firewall Dragon and Honeybot and all like the other crazy Link monsters, and it's the Links just aren't meta in the OCG yet. So not sure if we'll be following the same pattern. But it's yeah, it'll be a while. I think it'll probably like be like Pendulums, where Pendulums and the rules and stuff came out with Pendulums fairly quickly, but we didn't really have a meta Pendulum deck for like a year or something other than like Clifford's. So yep, then we got Yu-Gi-Oh! Day on the 22nd, 23rd. That's only like an OTS in the Americas, I think. And then the Code of the Duelist is when we get the new booster set, and that has a bunch of really cool cards in it. I think this is the one with Firewall Dragon, because I mean it's on the cover, so yeah. and a whole bunch of Cyber support in the new archetypes. Gouki and Trickstar, I think, are the main like big things there. The Stargraves, I think, are pretty popular. We get some of the Twilight Sworns, which are not the greatest things ever, but yeah, we are going to be getting quite a few interesting cards here, so stay tuned for that. On August 4th is the release, and August 5th we're getting the OTS Pack 5. You know, new ultis, and it'll be interesting to see what they decide to make ulti then. Who knows? Who really knows? Yeah, it's really all up in the air. I don't really know what it could be, but yeah, we'll see. And then the Worlds is going to be on the 12th and 13th, which is now in Japan instead of London. They've decided to move that over. And then August 25th, we've got Megatins, and obviously this is going to have like the crazy amount of good cards we've had last year being reprinted. And of course, Pot of Desires is a new promo, so your decks are going to be pretty consistent now, since everyone's going to have a Pot of Desires and they ain't like $50 a piece or whatever now. Rimini is on the 26th and 27th, and it seems it's the same day as Toronto actually, so I am not too sure if I'm going to be going there. I think my university course starts on the 21st, so I'm probably not going to be going to Rimini, but yeah. And then Legendary Duelist is a new booster set. I don't really know if this is like a main booster set or what the deal is with this, but it is a new set around about, what was it, September? That was quite a while away, so not really summer, but yeah, the new season is going to be kicking off with YCS, Rimini and Toronto. I think the late August is when the official new point system like starts fresh with the World's qualification and all that stuff in late August. I guess we'll stay tuned for when exactly that goes into effect, and you guys can start building up your World's points. Who knows, maybe we'll even see an interesting race from the UK this year. And yeah, that's your summer timeline. I'll leave a link to the Konami blog in the description so you can have a little extra read through yourself and see what you think. But yeah, it looks like we have got a pretty packed summer, and it's going to be pretty exciting, I think, just with the new ban list in effect. And the national season obviously is really big and important. The American Worlds race is extremely tight. There's a couple of good contenders in Europe as well, notably Joshua Schmidt and Alpi Engen are super tight. So yeah, it's still anyone's race at this stage between like the top 4 in America and like realistically only like the top 2 in Germany, and a couple of good guys from the UK as well. So that's your summer timeline. Thanks everyone for watching. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe and all that jazz, and I'll see you next time.